In high school, it was just kind of something to do. It filled my schedule, got me in the weight room to prepare for football and everything. And I didn't really think about it as being my future.
There was a time when Nathaniel Marshall viewed throwing simply as a training exercise, but luckily that all changed before he graduated from BPCA in 2010.
In my senior year of high school, I was like, man, I can do this in college. I need to start progressing.
And since that time, in a span of just 3 years, Nathaniel has turned what was once a time-filling activity into a 4-year commitment at Western Illinois and has become one of the Summit League's best throwers in the process.
It's done a lot for me. It's made me a lot more competitive, that's for sure. I mean, now I'm competing with throwers that can go out to the extent that they do. And in high school, I was competing with a tape measure, and now I'm competing with athletes. So it's pretty special to compete at a higher level than high school.
You have to wind up and push the ball and let it lead you into 180.
He speaks of reaching new levels of competition, but lately Nathaniel has been the one to set the bar. Most notably, he's recorded a pair of top 3 throws in school history and won the indoor conference championship in the weight throw back in February.
Well, I started out the indoor season strong. I PR'd for the first 4 meets. I mean, it was a great start, and then I kind of went down to a little slump, and I came out right at the right time for a conference.
Marshall has flourished here in his junior season, and a stellar indoor campaign has given him plenty of fuel for this year's outdoor track and field season. All along, he's had his eye on next week's Lee Calhoun Memorial Invitational, the one event where those who saw the beginning of Nathaniel's career can see him continue it against some of the nation's best.
It means quite a bit for me because this is the only close meet that we have, really, that my family can come out and support me, and then I'll have a pretty decent-sized cheering section for this Lee Calhoun. So it means a lot that I can show what I can do in front of my friends and family.
Now comes the time to set a new goal. Having qualified for the NCAA Regionals as a sophomore, it's obvious where Nathaniel plans to take his next big step.
I want to make the national meet. I mean, that's every college thrower's goal at the beginning of the season, is to make the next step. And since I made it to regionals last year, I need to go the step further and make the nationals.
Beyond that, Marshall's senior season will provide the opportunity to cement his Leatherneck legacy. And beyond that, he's got a few years to consider Olympic qualifying.
It comes down to dedication. It comes down to whoever wants to work the hardest, who's going to put the time in to do what needs to be done.
Some goals just take time. And considering the rise of Nathaniel Marshall, what a difference a little time can make.